Okay, just in case you don't see one today, Andy, that's what a gill looks like. Alright, so as you see, we've got our first gill of the morning. Andy is here with me today at the campground. Since our fishing trip got cut short last time, when I went to his house, and he invited me to his lake there at his house, I decided that he needed to come up here to the campground with me. So he showed up today, and we are fishing. And we have one gill so far that's been landed. Now, I'm using a 304 this morning. The old Mitchell 304 that I rebuilt at the table out of two of them. Took two 304s, so this is kind of a 304.1, I guess you'd say. What are you using over there? You got you the 710. Cast long and far. Long and further than that. See how far that went? Got to go about that round. Now, recently though, they have been along the edges. Like that. They're underneath of that funky dirt stuff by the plants. Oh, there we go. Okay, hey. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I know, it looks like a bluegill. Yeah, another gill, and of course he had to completely engulf the darn thing. Well, you know, it's funny. These, I am using the old Charlie, no, I'm sorry, not Charlie. The Crappie Max by Bass Pro. And I'm not a huge Bass Pro promoter, I think we know that. But that is one thing that Bass Pro makes that works really well. I mean, those baits, just the color itself, I don't know what it is or the action, maybe both, but it really works. In honor of Andy coming today, I have broken out the Daiwa Minicast 2 for maybe the last time. Because if it gives me any problems today, it's Andy's rod and reel after that. Make sure the reel is locked into place. How far do you think it'll go? 6 pound line on it this time, not 4.
Probably out
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I will have to say that's pretty good. Now, if it gets tangled up around this stupid drag button, I'm not going to be happy. That's really not bad for a little one-handed 5-foot rod and 6 pound line. It's kind of surprising, actually. We do not say it's not doing anything. We are going to say that at this point it's not. I just want to see this rod bend. I have not caught a fish with this. This will be the 3rd time I've used it, and it's given me so much trouble each time that I just put it back on the golf cart and left. This is that wild color, watermelon chartreuse. I've never used it in here, and I caught
watermelon.
I said the same thing. I said that really has that whole green pumpkin look to me.
Sure does.
I just want to catch something on this stinking Daiwa. There it is. There's my snag. No, that's what I'm saying, man. These things have always been cast about 17 to 20 times, fix it, cast 17 to 20 times, fix it. Daiwa ought to have a recall on these things. And see, now that time it did perfectly fine. It's got to be the little retrieval pin sticking out just a little too far. Maybe I can file it down. I could perfect it if I felt like it. Okay, the little Daiwa keeps getting snagged. Now what I just got through doing was taking my file and filing that retrieval pin down flush with the rotor. Now we're going to cross our fingers and see what happens, because right now my bait is out in the water. Hopefully there's a 3.5 pound largemouth hooked to the end of it, and we're going to reel it in after I get this cap back on. Okay, that was smooth. Yeah, that's actually casting pretty good now. If it'll just stay that way, we'll be all right. Okay, we appear to be casting okay now that the pin's flush with the rotor cap, rotor bell, whatever you want to call it. It casts far, which is pretty impressive. Oh, something just hit that. My line just all of a sudden jerked really hard. Oh, there we go. I knew I felt that thing pick and I saw the line jump. Our first fish with the Daiwa. I could cry right now. I'm seriously, you're going to see a man fall to his knees on this pier and scream that this doggone Daiwa finally caught something. And there he is, just a gill. And we changed colors. We went to the smoke with silver sparkle Charlie Brewer, and we got us a gill. I am ecstatic right now. Can you tell? I mean, a lot of people don't get a chance to see me get ecstatic. But man, that's just, to catch a fish on this setup is just, I mean, you have no idea. This is the monkey foot around your neck, the albatross in the hallway, whatever you want to call it. It's that thing. You like a challenge. I do. I can get frustrated as much as the next guy, but maybe even worse, because I can tell you there's a bunch of lakes around here that have stuff of mine in the bottom of it. This one, to finally just have something on it after, this is the 4th try with this reel. We've gone 2 pound line, 4 pound line, now we're on 6 pound line, which it seems to like. It's not getting tangled up around the shaft. It wanted to get snagged on the cast, and I filed the pin down. And now it appears to be casting. Daiwa needs to put in their instructions that their reels require setup. And when it says it takes 2 to 6 pound line, they need to have on 2 and 4. Might work. I'll tell you what, how about we do this? Here, take this. Take that thing. You try that. Give me that. All right. I want to see this horse whip that you have here.
Oh, that's the Wonder Rod.
Wonder why they made it?
Exactly. Well, 1950s.
All right, we're over at the pond. A little sunny, a little bright over here, but yesterday it didn't seem to matter. Let's see if it matters today. Got the 115 out, 6'6" of rod here. So. Oh, are you hung up or caught? You got a bass. And which is a shame, because he bit on baby bass. That's just wrong. What's wrong with you? So is that the 710's first fish?
Yeah, it is.
710 got its first bass today.
That came out of the bag of reels.
The bag of reels that we got, where he got it from, was it antique or flea market? It was a flea market. When I went to his house, that was one of the reels in his section of the bag of reels. Unfortunately, I had to pick the sorry Sabra. Looked like it had come off the Titanic. Oh, there we go. Oh, I missed it. Here you go. Here's the surefire way to know you just had a bluegill or a shell cracker. No tail. Tail is gone. Tail's history. Those little sharp mouths, bluegill, shell cracker, they will rip the tail off a bait in a heartbeat. It's one thing I tell you what, man, this 115, no matter how many fish you catch, it never snags after a catch.
That's nice.
Never does it.
It's not level lined, it's just
no.
The way it was built.
It's, I guess. And the sad thing is, the middle of it is no different than a regular Century. So it's like, what makes this one different, you know?
Well, it has 3 racing stripes on
it. It does. And I think that might have something to do with it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. I mean, look how good the gremlin got when they put stripes on the side of it. Oh, there we go.
Oh, never mind.
No, you can come over here. You come over here. That acts like a crappie, but I don't know. No, I'm not dragging him, so it might not be. No, it's another gill. Yeah, the crappie have a tendency to come to the top quick, yeah, and you end up skiing them across the top of the water.
True. I've seen that.
Gill. Okay, so over here, what are we now? One bass, one gill? Is that what we're... Now for one I have not used in a very long time. The UL3 Classic Feather Touch on a, well, this is a Daiwa rod, and it is an MC something. Minicast, yeah, Minicast 38. Now I'm going to tell you, there ain't never been a rod made more whippy than this thing. I'm pretty sure Eagle's Claw and all them are in the same category. This thing is like, if you swing it too hard, it will come all the way back around from behind you and hit you in the face. There you go. Andy's over there bluegilling. He's got his bass and his bluegill now under his belt. We need a crappie now, and you will have a species triple header. Well, that's the bad thing. Uh-oh. Oh, yes! Yes! My drag's not set. How typical is that?
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Look at
Wet that reel down.
what do we got? A crappie!
Yeah. Well, there you go.
There's the third species, but
Yeah.
look at the rod.
Look at the rod. I love that.
MC38.
Oh,
If I ever have another band, I'm going to name it MC38. Yep, because we're going to be loose and wiggly. No, I don't know. We're going to be, I'm not going to have another band. Crappie. All right, I am tickled to death now that I've got him on Robin Hood's bow here. We have the 1958 Zebco 33 on a 19 Zebco made in the USA 5'6" heavy action sundowner number 8816. 8816. Yes, I don't know what year it is. I have no idea what year it is, the rod itself, but I brought it for those of you who are Zebco fans and always say, well, he's just using another one of them green reels, or he's just bad mouthing a Daiwa. So here we go. Let's see, first cast in a long time. Pretty sure I heard the button crack when I did that. It did, it just split.
No way.
No, it didn't, that's just a hair. But I heard it crack. But yes, the button is cracking every time I cast it. Good possibility that I will be going home and replacing the button. I do have extra parts for this reel. Uh-oh, we bubble gummed. Just in case you're wondering when I say that, what that means is when the tail gets on the hook, I've always called it bubble gumming. It's like somebody is done chewing their gum and they just roll it up and throw it out the window. Okay, I got a something. I'm guessing gill because it's really giving me a little bit of... Yeah, but I don't think... Oh, no, that's a red ear. Look at that.
Nice fish, too.
Oh, yeah, it is
Nice.
a good size.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Nice little red ear.
Yeah.
Let me get my right hand on him. Because he's the one that likes to see how he spines.
That's a
You see
thick
that?
fish.
You see how as soon
Oh,
as...
yeah, yeah,
now,
you're
bluegills don't do this.
Right.
But these guys, as soon as you pull them out of the water by the line, they stick them guys out.
Yeah.
Nice little red ear. And now, see, this is the first red ear I've caught on the crappie max. The thread fin. Ow! See, you got me. Yeah, you got me. They're mean. I held him too long. He was like, hey, 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 can't breathe here. Oh, there we go. Oh, bass. Little bass. It's Little Fish Tuesday. Bring your sardine can. Take as many home as you can. We are back in the camper, taking it easy. It's hot, and I mean hot. It's hot out there. So now we've had our hot dogs. We've had potato chips, Cheetos. He had some big tea thing, and I had some ginger ale. Because after a while, you crave flavor. And water is good, but eventually you end up feeling like you're walking around like a water balloon. So you need something with some flavor, so I had to go ginger ale myself. But we're looking at tackle. Andy brought his tackle box in, and we're just kind of going over some stuff. He has the all-favored hula popper in black with the red mouth there. The gray and black tail. The Bitsy minnow, which does work here. Works here very well, actually. Bluegill and stuff. Actually, I've caught a couple small bass with those little things. Then he's got some vintage stuff here. What was this one called? This is the Hunt. Okay.
Yeah.
The Tiny Hunt. Ancient lure right there. Very cool piece, though. Now, I don't even want to touch this one, because last time I touched one of these, it was hanging out of my thumb. But a torpedo. Another really good lure, actually. Doesn't make near as much noise as, say, a hula popper or something like that. But these little guys here have caught their share of fish in their day. We got a spoon.
Johnson spoon.
The old Johnson spoon. These have caught some fish. Now, these are the kind of things that you get up like where a dam or something like that, and you drop it in the water and jig it straight up and down. And man, the big old fish will just hammer these things. Unfortunately, we don't have anything like that around here.
No.
We have no dam. All we have is a darn.
And the old, here's another oldie.
Yeah, rattle traps. Rattle traps are good.
Trap.
These are great. Rattle traps are really good for striper fishing and stuff like that. And little white bass and yellow bass and stuff like that. Love these things. Because this is what the white bass and yellow bass like to chase around. And I'm going to let you pick it up because I just feel
look at them.
Just palm them.
Well,
the hospital's not that far away, believe me, I know.
These are things that I think I've tried this one before, and this one, of course this, but a lot of these I've never really just went out and said, I really want to just fish vintage lures today and see what I can do. But now, the season is right, it's time to try some
Give them a shot. I mean, you can try them here if you want. From the bank, I can't promise you anything. Now, with that guy there, and that guy there, and that guy there, I would say yes. Of course, hula popper, Bitsy minnow, and torpedo. Those will do something for you here. Rattle trap, I can't promise anything. This might. Now, is this a floater? I'm judging by the mouth, I would say it floats.
Yeah, it does, and it really has a good wobble to it.
Then even this. Now, your witch finger frog thing?
That also is a wobbler too.
Yeah.
I guess it dives. I've never used it, but this kind of has sort of a cicada color to it.
I would really. That looks old.
Yeah, I think they're original.
I would very much hate for you to hang this up in something and lose it. But they're meant to be fished. If they get lost, oh well. There's more of them out there somewhere. We're also looking at old reels. I got a 1777 here, which this 1777, the crank that's on this right here, is the crank arm that came off of the Sears reel that came in the, if you watch the video, Andy's Bag of Reels, the red and black Sears reel. That's the crank off of it, which tells you right there, one, it was made by Shakespeare. The only thing that was keeping this reel from fishing was I did not have a crank arm for it. And now it has one. And since I already have one of these, Andy's taking that one home with him. So he can have a Shakespeare. He doesn't have a Shakespeare reel yet. Now he does. Got a Shakespeare reel. But we're going to go try, what time is it? It's noon. It's a terrible time to fish, so what a great time to fish. Well, in your opinion, how much fun have you had this morning? You're actually here where people have watched me fish, and you're the first person that's ever actually been at any of the places that I've fished.
Well, first of all, he's not the fisherman that he claims to be. I've seen it.
Wait a minute, when have I ever
Oh,
claimed?
wait. You want me to say all the good
No,
stuff.
I
Every
don't.
time he casts out, he catches fish.
No.
Just like in the videos.
Yeah.
It's been great, and I really appreciate the invitation to get to go fishing. I haven't been able to fish for a couple of weeks, and I think I told you on my way down here how much it meant to me, just the drive and the anticipation.
It's a nice drive.
And getting some water that you never get to fish in. So it's been fun.
Yeah.
And I've learned a lot from you, because every body of water requires...
Don't tell people that.
No, every body of water requires a different type of lure and approach.
Yeah.
So what I was using in my home area, which isn't very far away,
No.
does not work here. So I learned a lot.
Well, I've told him on several occasions, if you ever take a look at the back of my golf cart, there's a lot of used lures laying on the back. And it's because if you want to catch fish, you got to change up. You have to change colors, you have to change weights, you have to change reels, rods, you have to change a lot of things around. And so anything that doesn't catch anything, if it catches one or two things, well, I'll throw it on the back of the golf cart when I'm done. If it's not in bad shape, later that day I might use it again. But anyway, let's go fish. Okay, we got stuff being chased out here. Look over there to your right, about 1 o'clock. Yep, something's running them. See? That's what runs it. See, like right to your left there? Yep, that's what's running them. I'm just sitting here. Andy's fishing. He's casting anyway, and that's part of fishing. Me, I'm enjoying my new favorite drink. Arizona lemonade, iced tea, so-and-so, whatever you want to call it. Fruit juice cocktail. All natural flavors. I don't know which part is the natural part. Could be the juice, could be the cocktail, I'm not sure. But it's a natural flavor, whatever it is. It's extremely hot. So we're trying the pond again over here just to see what happens. We didn't do too good at the river. We were struggling. Those fish were chasing those minnows all over the place, and a couple of hits after that first fish, but never caught another one. But hey, if it were easy, everybody'd do it. That's good stuff right there for 99 cents. I don't care who you are. Hey, do you mind if I fish? I think never mind. I'm going to sit here. There's a fish right there. I have my super special glasses on.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to catch him and be done with it. I told you I was going to catch him and be done with it. I'm not sure. Something's getting tangled up in my somewhere. Yeah, it's a bluegill, but I'm not sure what. I keep getting tangled up somewhere. Not sure what's all about. Hello, Gil. Nice to see you. Oh, thank you, Gil. You got him? Did he get off? Oh, that's the same one you caught earlier. I was telling Andy earlier, now he's getting to see how these videos get filmed, because it's fish here for 20 minutes, catch 3, fish somewhere else for 20 minutes, catch 3, fish somewhere else for a few minutes, catch 1. Sorry, my crappie appears to be coming to you like you're attached to him. Oh!
No way. What was that? What happened?
I have no idea, unless it ripped his lip off. Hope that ain't what happened, but he got off. I know what you need. You need a drone.
Yeah.
Then you can just fly your lure out to the middle of the lake and drop it.
Drop it. Hey. Someone thought of that?
I'm sure someone has. Look at he sets the hook. That's a gill. Look at the way he's fighting. Your drag ain't set either. Is that a gill or is that same bass again? That's that bass again.
No, it's a gill.
No, that's a crappie. Wow, he's...
No, it's a white perch.
No, it's a shark. That's a great white. I've seen them before. He's got one over there. There it is.
And yeah, they do grow them
They're-
in this lake.
They're fair sized.
Their size.
Oh, another one. It's like, come on. Oh, there it is. You ain't getting away this time. You're not getting away this time. You're just not doing it. Swimming like a gill. And coming right to you again. It's like, oh, what are you doing? Someone dared you to bite that, didn't they? Hey, Pee-wee, bite that, I dare you. Now, whoever told you that, you go back and slap him right in the face with your tail. I'm really surprised at how well the line comes off of this one compared to my other two. Because my other two, I struggle to get any distance of cat. Oh, that was a really good hit. Do that again. I dare you. And you're still trying. I feel you. But he gave up. You can always tell bluegills because it's like if a bluegill is like if you got a Volkswagen Beetle up as fast as it would possibly go, just as fast as it would go, and then you ran it through, say, like a Christmas tree farm. That's how bluegills hit. It's like they just bang, and they slam into everything, and then. But then all of a sudden they'll just stop, kind of like a bug would in the Christmas tree farm. But you know what's really great about this reel? The clicking. I love it. It lets you know you're doing something, keeps you awake. You don't want to fall asleep while you're, fishing and fall face first in the lake. Uh-oh. Ooh. I think this time we actually have him connected. That's a crappie. He came up too fast. Yep, see how you can ski him across the water? Crappie are quitters. In the vast realm of fishing, oh, you got to be kidding.
Did he get off?
Yeah.
That's what you get for...
I know, I'm talking bad about him, but I don't know how he came off though. That must have been that same one with the hole in his mouth. Oh! We got a somersaulter out there. That had to be a bass. Crappie don't ever do that. Yep. That's what bass do. They come to the top and try to get rid of your lure. Can you come over here, please? Why do all of y'all keep swimming to him? Have you been warned while you're down there? If they have a white cowboy hat on, stay away. Well, so far the smoke with silver sparkle has been doing pretty good. Ah! Okay, I feel like I just not even fair anymore. This is a crappie. Maybe I can actually get him all the way to the bank this time.
That's how it's done.
There you go. One that actually made it to my hands. All right, so I decided to break out the old 110 and go bobbing. There we go. Bobbing for gills. There you go, Mr. Gill. Thank you very much for playing Whose Bobber Is That? Let's do it again. This time we're going to have the camera actually on. What do you think? So, we're catching fish. I've caught a stick with a fish. I got a stick fish. Got a Another gill here. That gill was out deep. He was out where the crappie were at. Andy's about ready to head out, so we're trying to speed fish. Fancy new steering wheel. Got you on the camera, you're in the picture. I'm not joking. I've been pretty beat up and worn out in my day, but I'm pretty worn out right now. It's a long day, and especially when it gets hot like this. And when you're dealing with spring or fall, it ain't that bad. But man, when you're out there and you can just the sweat's running from the back of your head all the way to your right pinky toe, it's just, it wears you out. All in all, though, we had a pretty good day. A lot of good things happened. Andy got to fishing somewhere he's never been, and he likes where he's been, so who knows now, he might buy a camper. Or a Walmart tent, anyway, something. And then join the old
camping
crowd and be one of the group that waves at everybody and highs everybody, and you get to listen to the kids screaming next door, and the dogs barking at the kids that are screaming, and the wife screaming at the dog that's barking at the kids that are, you know, it's camping. That's this version of it anyway. They have a new name, like glamping or something like that, but I mean, people have been camping in campers forever. So I don't know what they called it back then. As I've said before, when the Pilgrims or the, who else could it have been? The wagon trains that came across the plains and all that, I'm sure they didn't call it camping. They called it life. It was living. It wasn't camping. So that's what I'm looking at. This is life. This is what I enjoy doing now. And I'd like to do it all the time. But I can't. I just can't. I wish I could. But anyway, all in all, how was your day?
My day was perfect. Any day you go fishing and catch fish,
You caught fish.
it's a good day. And even...
And you caught the same one twice.
No, you lost the same fish maybe 10 times.
I might have. I might have. Because I lost quite a few today.
Yeah.
A crooked hook or something. I'm not sure what was going on there.
Yeah. But we tested out all the old stuff.
The old stuff went out there.
It worked.
And you know, it's always a good day fishing when you caught fish, for one, and you went home with more equipment than you came with. Yeah, but she can't say nothing about it because you didn't pay nothing for it, so it's okay. Yeah. It's all right.
It was strange that when I was using bait today, I used gulp.
Mm-hmm.
Gulp minnow and a gulp worm or something, which normally would catch a bluegill, but I didn't get a bite on it. But you did on power
Those
bait.
little power bait things.
Nuggets or something.
Yeah, they, for whatever reason, and I've yet to decipher if is it red, is it white, is it yellow, I don't know. I've caught them on the yellow ones, and I've caught them on the white, but I've never really caught them on the red by themselves. Now, if I put the red with the white, it seems to do better.
It's weird.
It is strange. Anyway, I'm really glad Andy showed up today because our last fishing trip, I got cut short because of obligations that I failed to meet. And so he got to fish today. He let me fish his pond. We caught a couple fish. This isn't my pond, but he came up to the campground, he fished, and I hope he had a good time. And
Had a great time.
I appreciate it very much.
Thank you, man.
Have a nice, safe drive home.
Yeah.
And you have a gig this evening. He's horn player, trumpet player. Trumpet player? Is that what they call that thing I saw on the stand?
Yeah.
That was a little bit different than your normal trumpet.
Got tubing.
Yeah, it's got a lot of pipes going on there, like what the Three Stooges put together.
Goes that way, yeah.
Yeah.
No plug.
no plug in it whatsoever. It's the flugelhorn, which no one knows what is. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. little camaraderie thing happening at the campground here. Some fish were caught. Had a good day. A lot of sweat was lost, but I found a new drink that I like, and that makes a big difference in life. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Andy, thank you for coming, and we'll see you on the next one. Whatever the next one may be. Who knows? I don't know. You know, mister? This guy knows.
Yeah. That's the look right there.
There you go. That's the guy. Anyway, see y'all later. What timing? AC came on, right?